Hey folks, kind of want to do a quick update today. As you can see, I got rid of some fur. I gotta do my hair next. It's pretty long. I gotta take care of that. So, really nice weather now. I'm wearing my jacket. I don't really need to be. I could get away with just my sweater today. High was supposed to be 16. I don't know what it actually is, but it's nice anyways. Wearing my new shoes for the first time. Just enjoy it. Got lots of distance out of the monster today. I had first time doing the far trail, first time doing a dirt road. I did every trail except for the park trail, I think, today. Did the park trail yesterday. Yeah, I hit every trail except for that one today. So, well, lots of distance. I will show the entire tour from this one. It'll be a little bit longer. So, enjoying the nice weather. The last stop I made was behind the community center, where I don't get to sit much in the winter time because the big snowbank's in the back there. And I went to leave there and I heard this squeaking noise coming from the back. I was like, uh-oh. I did another first today, a first that I don't want, and that would be my first flat tire of the year. I don't feel like doing anything with it right now. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I'll probably regret it because I'll have to change before I leave, before I go out. So be it. So, last hard drive that I had fail. I have two types of drives. I have the big desktop ones that sit on the desk, the HDDs, and then I have the little small ones that are SDDs, or SSDs. SDDs, I guess they are. SSD? Solid state. There's no spinning disk in them anyways. I had one fail last. It just kind of, it would stop working, then it would come back, and then it would go away, and it would come back. It was a real pain. So, and the times that it was working, I was able to get everything off it. I didn't lose anything. But it's been sitting there ever since, and it hasn't come back. So I decided, just for the heck of it, I've never seen the inside of the I guess they're SSD, solid state drive. I've never seen the inside of one, so I was going to take one apart. So the last, I think it was the last day that I did my update out here. I brought it out with me, and smacked it with a hammer to break the plastic case, took it out. Well, it turns out it is actually a normal hard drive. It's an HDD. It looks like a laptop hard drive, and it's got the little converter thing on it. So when I took this off, that actually surprised me. When I took this off, I'm looking at the plug. I have actually more than one of these adapters. So I got thinking, I wonder. So I took the other one of these I had, hooked it up to the hard drive. Hard drive works. So it's not the hard drive that failed, it was this. So, that kind of makes me wonder. My other hard drives that have failed, I still have them. I might take them apart and see if, it's the adapter that's gone on those too. I might still be able to use those hard drives. I might be able to recover some of the files that I've lost, or all the files I lost. My entire year of 2020 scooter cam videos, I'm not going to get to use them now anyways, but that was on one hard drive. I lost an entire year when that thing failed, which kind of sucked. So I might just do that and see what happens. So I addressed a couple questions. Somebody was asking about speeding up the monster and how to go about doing that. I've actually looked for you'll need a programmer for your controller. Yeah, I've actually looked into that before because there's just some things on the monster I'd like to change. I don't like that long delay after I hit the throttle for it to move. I need more powerful reverse, faster reverse. Just little things that I don't like. I'd kind of like to change that. And when I got my new controller, the forward speed was still the same, but reverse was even slower on it. So I talked to my dealer. He has a little gadget. I think, I don't know, but it's codes. And basically what he said to do was plug it in, read the codes off it, and then put the new controller in, plug it in again, and just input the previous codes in. And he was actually going to lend it to me, which was kind of cool. That was awesome that he trusted me like that. But, you know, I never got around to it. I just, you know, dealt with the way it is. It's not a huge deal. It's just, it's easier in the snow if I have more powerful reverse. So the other option is the one I was looking at originally. You can get a controller or a programmer. It is about $1,000. It's a computer disk and an interface. Rather expensive for something stupid like that. But it took a lot of searching till I finally found one. It's not even directly from Heartway. But like I say, it's $1,000. That's insane. So you'll have to look for whatever controller you have. I don't know. I don't like the lighting in here. Let's see if I can do something about that. Can I help any? I don't know if that made a difference or not. I'm just seeing a white label here, but there is, oh, there we go. Block the light coming in. There is a number on there. That number on this white label is what I Googled. That's what I did my search on. And it's an S drive. You put in that number D51448 and the word programmer, and that'll find them for you. It's just a matter of finding one that you can actually buy. So like I say, I did a lot of searching. It took me a long time to actually find it. So that number is for my controller. This is a 200 amp controller. So if you have one it's 100 and I don't remember if it's 120, 140, or 160, something like that. That number will probably be different. I'm going to assume that the programmer is going to be the same for all of them. I'm just assuming that. I don't know. But if you can't go that route, the only other thing I can say, depending on what country you're in, they didn't specify, it might be illegal to make your monster faster. The way it works is when the monster is put together, the controller is set, the speed is set for whatever the regulations are in the country that it's going to be sold in. And then from there, it's up to the dealer to slow it down even more depending on your abilities and that. So regulations here, I'm not even sure what they are, but nobody really enforces them, so you know it doesn't really matter. But some cases like Australia and UK, they're really strict with it. So that's probably, if you're in one of those places, one of those countries, that would be why your monster is slow to begin with, because there's a maximum speed that you're allowed. And that's for all mobility scooters. So I'm not saying you can't do it. It just might not be legal. So the only other option I can really say is talk to your dealer. He might, if you get a good dealer, he might do it for you. He might speed it up for you if he has one of these. I would imagine, you know, that he's going to have some kind of programmer for you. So that's my only suggestion there. So it's probably illegal, but if you can find a dealer that'll do it for you, go for it, I would say. Just don't get caught speeding. Because like I say, some places are really strict with it. other places. I'm not sure about the USA, but here in Canada, nobody really pays attention to it. So, but I would kind of like the Monster to be faster. I'm happy with it the way it is, but it would be nice if it was a little bit faster. Not super, crazy fast or anything, but so that's that. Now, I am trying to work on my anger issues. I think my illness has a lot to do with my outbursts, because working on the Monster and that, I get frustrated really bad, and I tend to just let go every once in a while. I get nasty comments once in a while, and I lose it over that. I'm trying my hardest to work on that, and I could easily do an outburst right now based on a comment I got, and I'm not going to do that, but I am going to address this specific person, and I have a suspicion it's the same person that I blasted last year, just under a different name. And the reason I say that is because the comments worded the same, and he said basically the same thing. Now, what is being said? He's telling me to clean the Monster, that again, and he's telling me I should oil it. There's only one person that's actually said that, to oil it. So I'm assuming by oiling you mean coat it in oil. That would help cut down on the rust, but that would make it dirtier, because oil will stick to everything and it will collect all the dirt, and it'll look worse than it actually is and make it even harder to clean. Now, as far as cleaning the Monster, explain how I can do that in the wintertime, because all the crap that's on there is all the crap that's off the road over the winter. Explain to me how I'm supposed to clean it in a garage that is as cold as it is outside. There's no heat in there. There's no outdoor water. I cannot do it because I will have ice and mud and everything all over the garage. I have no way of cleaning the Monster in the winter. So you want me to clean it, explain to me how. If you are the same person that commented last year, refer to that rant video. If you're a new person, then I will explain. I cannot clean the Monster in the winter time. I have no way of doing it. The dirt's going to collect on it as much as it's going to. I got all this crap that sprays up from the road. I cannot clean it. I can't take it to a car wash because I'll end up pushing it home because something's going to short out inside. You're not even supposed to use a garden hose on mobility scooters. You're supposed to use a bucket of water and a cloth. And I use the hose anyways. But it's here, and if last time I did that, I got the brake wire wet and it wouldn't start up. I had to push it into the garage. I just wait for the brake wire to dry off, and that's good. That's why I knew when I was driving in the rain the other day what that problem was. Brake wire got wet. So I have no way of cleaning it in the winter time. And in the summer, it's going to get dirty too. It's going to get really dusty because the Monster's really fast. It kicks up quite a bit of dust, and if I clean it, I'll go out for a drive, I come back, it's going to be dirty again anyways. But it's not crap dirt like this. Like, it's got road grit and everything all piled all over it. That's from the road. That's the stuff that they drop on the roads in the wintertime. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that. In the summertime, it's just going to get dusty. If it gets dusty, it gets dusty. I don't care. It does not affect the operation of the mobility scooter whatsoever. It just makes it look bad. And I don't care about that. I don't care how it looks. It just has to be functional for me. Get me to point A, point B, and back home, and I'm happy. So that's why the Monster's dirty right now. We finally got some above freezing temperatures. I can clean it now if I want to because I can finally get the hose out. But that's why it's dirty. So just understand that. It's not going to get clean in the wintertime because I have no way of doing it. And in the summer it's going to get dusty. I'd clean it as much as I want to. It's not going to make any difference. So just understand that. It's going to be dirty. But like I say, I have a feeling it's just the same person under a different name. Because after I blasted that, I never blocked him. I'm not sure. He thought I blocked him because his comments weren't getting through, but I didn't. I'm just wondering if some of you guys reported him to YouTube or something, and they blocked him, because I never did. I never blocked him. But then he came back under another name. I knew it was him, but he wasn't causing any problems after that, so it wasn't an issue for me. But just, like I said, the wording of it, the way he said it, and he said the same things, I'm assuming it's the same person under a different name. I don't know. But for now, all is good. Keep it up, you'll get blocked. That's simple. But like I say, if it's a new subscriber that doesn't understand my situation with the monster, then that's okay. But actually, I'm going to check that, because I think he referred to previous ones. I'm going to check that. Give me a second here. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but holy crap, I got more comments here than I thought. Yes. This tells me it's the same person. Time and time again. Spray it with oil, WD-40. So that tells me it's the same person. So, stop. That's all I'm going to say. Stop. So obviously springtime is here now. The geese are mating and fighting. So pretty soon they're going to be nesting, and I'm going to have to stay away from them so I don't get attacked by them. They're very, very defensive. I saw a woolly bear caterpillar. I'm wandering across the road today. I saw a couple butterflies. Go by a swampy area. The frogs are extremely loud. So I haven't seen any snakes yet, but I kind of almost thought I thought I saw one squashed on the road, but it turned out to be a corn stalk or a corn leaf. So I'm thinking spring is finally here. Unfortunately, so is the bad weather. There's another storm system that's supposed to be coming. Severe storm risk. I'm not sure exactly what day that is yet, but it's still a ways in the future, but they're predicting it. And it's going to be affecting us up here in Ontario again. So, but it's that time of year. We can get anything. We can get snow, we can get freezing rain, we can get tornadoes, we can get 30-degree weather. We can get just about anything. It's a turbulent time of year for us. I have to wait and see what happens, I guess. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on the time here. I gotta stay under 30 minutes in order to keep from losing some of my talking here, because apparently when this camera switches files, I lose some of it. So I'm not impressed with that. I'm pretty sure the first time that happened, I never had an issue. The second file started right where the first one ended, but that last one, I lost quite a bit of time. I'm not sure how long, but I lost quite a bit of time. But at least I was able to, get the points across that I was making anyways. So I'm at almost 19 minutes now. So I don't have a whole lot to talk about anyways. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to the comments. As far as the seeing them go, I get them on my phone. I get the emails. I check the emails on my phone. But it's really hard for me to respond back with that tiny little keyboard, so I save that for my desktop computer. That's where I do my responding from, and it just finding a chance to do that when I'm not doing something else on the computer, that's the hard part. So like I say, I can read them. I guess as soon as I get the email, I'll read it. I'll read the comment right away. But like I say, I don't get all of them, apparently. Because when I go to check on the desktop, there's comments there that I never got notice of, so I don't see them all, which really, really sucks. Because if there's something important, I'd like to know. But one person was asking about free software, free video editing software. I'm not sure. I was faced with that last summer, I think, or summer before. I was kind of faced with that, and there was really nothing that I liked, that I could. I just don't know. So the only thing I can suggest is if you're on Windows, try Windows Movie Maker to start with. Just get an idea what it is you're doing, and then you can kind of try other things. But I just don't know. I found when I'm doing cleaning in my room right now, that's the other reason I don't have a whole lot of time. Just facing the prospect that I might have to move and going through all the crap in my room, getting rid of what I don't need and that. And that's taken up a lot of my time right now. And I found my old software. I don't know why I kept all my old software boxes, all the software that I bought in the stores. And I found my original. It is Magic's Movie Edit Pro Platinum that I'm using right now. But the original, when I bought it, it was like 20 bucks. Price tag's still on it. It was called Video Deluxe at that time. And I've just been upgrading to where I'm at right now. But it costs 70 bucks a year to use this freaking program. And it's not like I get anything out of it. It's for, it covers updates and tech support or something. That's what the $70 a year is. So it really doesn't, if it expires, I can still use the program. The program will still work, but if I have to restore my computer back to factory, I have to reinstall that program. I have to pay that fee again just to use the program. It's stupid. Stupid the way they do it. But that's what I'm using anyways. And I like it. It works. It's not without its issues, It's not high quality software or anything. Not what I consider high quality anyways. So I guess that's really all I got to talk about. I don't think there's anything else. I just wanted to address those three comments. The one about the software, I've been wanting to respond to that. I keep forgetting to talk about it in one of my videos because obviously I'm not going to get to it real quick. So I guess that's it. I will show my tour. It won't be in this video, but it will be in the next one. Long tour from today. I'll show the entire tour except for limping home. Because I had a lot of slow people in front of me. I crossed over the road and I had slow people on that side. It's limping home with a flat tire. And that's what I like about the Monster. I can drive on a flat tire with that. Other scooter, the ES950, if I get a flat tire on it, the wheelie bar hits the ground, it don't go anywhere. So, I do like the Monster for that. Drive on a flat. Just don't go too far because it'll damage the tire pretty quickly. So, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and I won't see you in the next video, but you'll see me in the next video.